Hey guys, this is John, just trying to catch up with my war recap videos. So this was our 14th win in a row versus Donare 3.0, who is a French clan. So our honor roll, kind of a few things. On the defensive side, Jan and Beans both had fails on their bases. Again, I think some of the best part of our clan wars is our Town Hall 10s defend really well. Sean, Gabe, and Super Husky at TH8, they all absorbed 3 attacks on their bases, which was great. I'm going to show probably more attacks than I normally do because we just had a lot of really good attacks this war. The first one I want to do is Beans taking on this max base with max heroes. Um, so this was really good. He got the 2-star. He uses a 6 golem attack. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps and a rage spell, and then he uses an earthquake spell to soften up something. I don't remember what it was. But as you can see, he puts jump spells down to get his golems and his wizards and his king and queen to go in. And he puts the jump spell down for them to go into the core. And then in the core is where he's going to use his rage. And then, just a matter of getting his heroes and his units to take down the town hall and get 50% on the sides plus from what he got in the core. So that was a great job. You can see it. He got well over 50% on this attack. So that was it's really impressive because it's on a max Town Hall 10 with max heroes. All right, so great job, Beans. All right, the next one I'm going to show is Lud on 6. It's been a while since I've watched this, so please forgive me if I don't have everything correct, but she just has a queen, she doesn't have her king, and she's going to use a couple of golems and then 6 witches and 17 wizards. So this is a go wee wee, go golems, witches, and wizards, and she's doing this because this base is really spread out. You can see how there's not a lot of compartments, so she's just able to spam in there a bunch of troops. Her queen is only level 12, but this base she does really well. Her queen just stays healthy the whole time. You can see she's got a bunch of stuff that's winning. Lud does a really good job, even when she's doing go wipe or some mass attack like this. She paths her troops really well. You can see how she's got a bunch of things in the core. She's got a couple golems on the side. Her queen staying behind her golem, staying protected. So she just does a really good job of it's not just spraying and praying, but a method to how she puts out her troops to make sure that even when she's using this kind of go wee wee kind of attack, that she's being smart about keeping the units that she can protected. And so she's only got a few units left, but it's going to be enough. Let me speed it up. Because her queen's going to stay behind the golem. Her wizards are behind the golem, and she's got some wizards on the outside of the base too, and they're going to help out. She's got a few skeletons running around, apparently, I guess, from a witch that stayed alive. But the golem and this queen are going to finish up the rest of the base. And so that was a great 3-star at Town Hall 9. A great choice of an army for an open base like that. Alright, so I'm going to show Navy on 8. Alright, and this is a base, so I'm going to try to do is start showing a lot of bases that we see frequently. And so this is a base we see pretty frequently. So Navy does a good job. We know that the bombs are going to be near the town hall and the core there. This is where they always are on this kind of base. So hopefully if we need this in the future, we'll see just how Navy took it out. So you can see the beginning, he just gets a lure, distracts with Barch and the wizards, puts down a golem. Wallbreaker is going to open up this compartment. He's going to go in with his king and the golem, and he's going to take out the enemy king. So he does a king swap there. So great job, takes care of that compartment. It would be great if he could have punched into this next compartment, but that's really hard to do. Or take out that if he can take out that Tesla, that would have been great too. But you can see he does a surgical with his hogs, putting a couple hogs in, and then reinforcing where he's needed, putting a couple more hogs in, and then he's going to drop a heal where he knows there's a bomb, and then he's got that second bomb there, and he triggered those bombs one at a time because he came from the top side there. Rather than coming from the bottom, he came from the top, and where those bombs were placed, he was able to trigger them one at a time. So the rest of this is just cleanup. But I really want to kind of do that one a little bit slower than maybe we normally do, because we're definitely going to see that base again. And so hopefully that'll help us 3-star if we on the first attack. I think this was a cleanup attack. All right, great job, Navy. Great job with that Goho. All right, I'm going to be pretty selfish here, and I'm going to show 2 of my attacks. This first one is just for fun. This was a Southern teaser at Town Hall 8, so I got to use my Valkyries. So I'm just going to put a couple wizards to create a funnel. So my wizards I don't want my Valkyries and my king to go off to the side, so I just created a funnel there. And then I put down some wizards that are going to help with the CC kill. Put down my golem. That golem's going to go towards that first defense. And then poison for the CC, and then putting down the spell to help the CC, putting down the rage spell to help the wizards kill the CC. I put my king in, he does a king swap. Put some balloons on the side because they were unprotected by the air defenses. And then I'm just putting my hogs in from the side. And as you'll see here, I meant to heal on both sides, but there was nothing on the left side to heal. So I just held on to it. So that went really well. So I was able to do that with one heal spell to spare, which I thought was pretty neat. And the rest of this is just cleanup. But I thought that was kind of a fun attack at Town Hall, a Southern teaser at Town Hall 9. There's probably a lot of different ways you could have attacked it, but I used Valks to go in there and kill a bunch of stuff. Not a lot of Valks, and then some balloons. So that was kind of fun. Alright, so I'm going to show, this is a more serious attack. And the reason I'm showing this is that we had, I don't know, 5 or 6 attacks on this base before it was 3-starred, and we've had problems with similar bases like this, not quite exactly like this, but pretty similar in the past. So I just got the lure, put down some poison for the CC, put down my golem, put down the wizards, put down a rage spell to kill the CC. The wall breakers, they went that funny way. I was hoping that the wall breakers were going to punch in and help me punch into the core, but it didn't work out that way. They opened up a huge section, and I kill a lot of stuff, but then here's where I get the king. But the important thing is they're going to take out that air defense, which is going to have my hogs path in the way to miss the double giant bomb in the core. If I hadn't taken out, that wizard hadn't taken out that AD right there, probably wouldn't have gone as well. So, and the rest, once you get that AD, that double giant bomb spot there taken care of, the rest of the base is not a problem. If you can account for that, then you'll be doing pretty well. As you can see on this base, I never triggered that second bomb, and the total time on this raid, I had well over a minute to spare, so that was pretty good. But so a Goho on that base, I think is definitely the way to go when we see that one again. All right, Papui on 12. I'm sorry, Papui didn't do 12. Which one did he do? 13. This was really cool. So I harp on hogs. Well, here's a go wipe, and a lot of times go wipe may not be the right choice, but on this base it was the right choice. You notice he's got 4 earthquake spells, so he can easily open up pretty much the entire base with those 4 earthquake spells. So he's going to kill the CC here. He's going to use a giant, and I guess some. I guess he's using archers and not wizards. But lays down his earthquake spell, opens up all those compartments, puts down his 2 golems, and then puts down a couple of P.E.K.K.A.s and some wizards, his king, and then they're just going to wreck the base. He's got this base opened up. He's got, doesn't have to worry about his P.E.K.K.A.s wandering around outside the base, so it's pretty easy to funnel everything inside. And when you do that with Go Wipe, it can be successful. With his king, his 2 golems, his P.E.K.K.A.s, and his wizards. This is a great choice of attack, the way to open up the base and get it taken care of. So that was a great job, Papui. Great choice on Go Wipe, great choice on opening up the base with your earthquakes. So I thought that was really good. Alright, the rest of this is just a little cleanup, and there he's got it. And the last one I'm going to show is Gabe on 16. So we don't have Dr. Amir in our clan anymore, who did his hog dragon attacks all the time. This is kind of a version of it, mostly hogs with 2 dragons. And if you'll notice, when he puts his hogs in, he's just getting a lure here, but when he puts his hogs in for real, he's going to put them to where that they're going to take out this AD, the first AD, to protect his dragons. So he's going to get the lure over to the side, and then once he does, he's going to put down his 2 dragons to kill and poison to kill the enemy CC. And he make sure you notice he's killing the enemy dragon away from the base. And so here come his hogs. His hogs are pointed in the direction of that first AD, so that first AD goes down, so his dragons are safe behind it. They can start doing cleanup. Dr. Amir used to use a few more dragons than that, but I think this is generally a pretty interesting way to take on a base. So his dragons are doing cleanup behind the whole time. He didn't wait till the end to put down his dragons. And you can see the base is pretty much wrecked with his hogs. But those dragons have been doing work the whole time. So thought that was a pretty nice take on dragons. A pretty nice take on hog attacks and how to do it with dragons. There's several different ways to do that hog dragon attack, but that's one of them. All right, guys, great job on our 14th win in a war, or 14th war win in a row. And let's good luck on the next one.